What's up, everybody? Welcome to the beginning of our Planning Center training series. These videos are going to be for our worship team leaders or praise team leaders, how to navigate filling out Planning Center for these following things on this checklist we've got here. So, how to schedule teams, link songs, choose keys, input sequences, upload reference files, and manage mic and lead assignments. So let's dive in. When you first log in, you're going to see a screen like this. Go ahead and click on either My Schedule to see where you're already assigned, or the Plans tab to open up the folders for all the plans and edit from there. The ones you're going to be using the most are these two, first service and second service, depending on which service you're leading, if not both. So let's use, for example, I believe I'm on for August 29, second service. Yep, so here I am as worship team leader. First thing, let's deal with scheduling teams. So you're going to see when you click on a service, these three menus here. Order gives you the order of the service and the flow. Teams is going to be where you schedule people for the service. And rehearse is where you can have a condensed view of any of the files that you attach to the items on Planning Center. Let's start here in the Teams page. And you can see over here, we've got these different sections, drums, bass, piano, aux keys, etc. These are going to be for however many or which team members you want to invite onto the plan. Let's say we need more than what we're seeing. Like, for example, we only have 4 vocals available here. If we need more, we hit this plus button, and let's move up to 6, for example, and now we can add 6 people. Let's say we need an element that's not included here. We can hit this drop-down button at the top of the list, click on Needed Positions, and you can add some of the other positions you're not seeing, like organs, choir director, orchestra director, or other. If it's an instrument that's not typical, you could just add them in the other section. And you hit done, and now you've got more slots you could invite people into. Let's say you need less than what's shown. For example, maybe you don't have any shadowers. You can just hit minus until you hit 0. Those positions will go away. Let's take away the other section as well, because I won't be needing that. Let's add a second acoustic guitar. Let's take away aux keys, and let's work with this. So I'm going to go ahead and add a drummer, just like that. So when you click on what position is needed, you'll have this page that'll come up. These are the people that have already been scheduled for this position in the past. If there is somebody who's already in the database that is not on this list, all you have to do is go to this section where it says assign new person to drums and search that person. Let's say, for example, we are looking for Braden. We can add him like that. And if they're not in the database for services, but they're coming in from somewhere else, it might say something like this, add to services. Go ahead and hit yes, and that'll add them into services. I hit cancel because I don't need to right now. Let's say that we need to add a brand new person. All we need to do is type in their name. I'm just going to use an arbitrary name. This is a friend of mine who plays drums. We'd hit create a new person right here if their account does not exist. So then you can fill in an email and phone number, address, etc. And then you could hit save. And once you hit save, that will take you to this permissions page, which you can leave them as scheduled viewer. Hit continue, and it'll have you send them a Planning Center welcome email. I'm going to hit cancel because we don't actually need to do it. But let me stress this. This whole system is email-based. So if you do not have an email attached to an account, they will not be able to get access to Planning Center and see the flow or timeline or the set list that you might add into Planning Center. So it's going to be very important that anyone you're involving on a given Sabbath morning, you do your best to get their emails and put them in. Now let's go ahead and add this person here on drums. Let's find someone to add on bass. Let's say, and we're just going to go through and fill it out. We see there's a block out there. We see there is a conflict there. Let's go ahead and add Joel. For electric guitar, let's see what we have available. Why don't we add Morgan? Acoustic. I'll add myself and Marcus. Then for vocals, let's add a few. We could add, for anybody that's already been scheduled in that role, instead of scrolling through the entire thing and trying to find them, you could just type their name up here. If they've already been scheduled, they'll show up. So there are 6 singers that we just added here, and they'll import just like that. MD, meaning music director. Let me go ahead and add RC in this case. So now we have everybody imported here with these little email icons. That's what's going to send the invitation. You could click one by one and send those invitations, but what I like to do is hit up here, the send button, and that will send to all 11 people at once. Now, at this point, something to note is you can create your own custom templates for emails to make it a little bit more personal when you send invites. The default template looks like this, a little generic, a little impersonal. The way to create a template is click up here where it says Edit Templates, and you've got a few different types of templates. So we want to go to Schedule and create Schedule Template. And you can title it whatever you want, use it as a subject line, put whatever message body you want to have in there, and then hit save. And then when you come back to the templates, it'll show up right here. So this is the one that I've made, Azure's Worship Request. Once I hit send, it'll go to all of these people, and they'll have an email on their end that'll let them confirm or decline their schedule for the day. That is how we want to go about scheduling our people. And the nice thing about this is all of these people will get an invitation to view the service and have all the information they need right there for the flow. They'll be able to see it on their computers, on their phones, through the app. If at any point during the service or the day of, they want to double check what the order looks like, they can pull it up on their phones. And this is going to be great for our audio engineers and our media volunteers, because they'll be able to take a look at the schedule and know exactly who and how many people are going to be part of the team, and they'll be able to prep the stage accordingly. That way, they're ready for us whenever we're coming in to rehearse. All of the info they need to prep is right there. So that's how we want to be approaching scheduling.